Hey friends, I am out here on this fine, faraway February day on a little mountain peak in South Mountain Park in Phoenix, Arizona. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about drones. And then I want to fly my drone, and I'll share that with you too, but a little bit later. First, I want to talk about these new rumors that came out that DJI is about to release a follow-up to its Mavic Pro. It did just release the Mavic Air, but this will be a more direct successor to the Mavic Pro, apparently. These are just rumors, but I'm excited about them, and it is far away February, so drones seem to fit in, and I wanted to talk to you about it. So I'm going to start out with kind of my history of drones, what I've flown, what I have, what I had but don't have anymore, and then I'll talk to you about these new rumors that I've heard and why they get me excited to purchase a new drone. And then I'll share with you the drone footage that I will capture when I'm done here. It is a little windy, so we'll see how that goes. But that's all right, my drone's up to it. All right, friends, number one, my history of drones. So for years I've flown just fun little things. Frankly, I was a little bit, nervous about the bigger drones. They're expensive, and it just seemed like, gosh, that's a lot of money for something that I might crash. So, I've been into, RC cars for a long time. I have a little RC truck that I like to play around with. But for drones, I stuck to just the really inexpensive, fun ones for a long time until the Mavic Pro came out. And that thing made me do it. The Mavic made me do it. I purchased it, I love it. I have used footage from it in a whole bunch of videos on my channel. You can see some of them in the playlist up above. I'll put my adventures playlist. So there are some videos in there that have some drone footage in them. And beyond that, the DJI Spark came out. I had that thing purchased within minutes of it being released for pre-order. I ordered it in my dentist's office waiting room because I was so excited about it. The reason I was excited about it was because it was smaller. The Mavic is already pretty small, and that's one of the things that got me so excited about it to begin with, was that I would be able to take it out on my adventures to little mountaintops like this one without having to lug around some giant drone. So the Spark got me excited about that. Unfortunately, when I received it, I don't know if I had just a bum unit or if it was just, maybe it was that it was Wi-Fi only. That's kind of my suspicion, is that it was Wi-Fi only. It just didn't work well for me under the conditions that I was in. Same conditions where the Mavic was fine. The Spark didn't work for me. Wasn't able to maintain connection and stuff. So I sent it back. I didn't request a new one. Was kind of sad about that, but my Mavic is awesome, so I really, couldn't be too sad, right? Because I still have this awesome drone. And then the Mavic Air came out. The Mavic Air looks really cool. It really looks like what the Spark should have been when it was released. It's like the Mavic in that it folds up. It's smaller than the Mavic, and I really, when I saw it and I saw that it was smaller, I started to get excited about it. Then I saw that it was Wi-Fi only, just like the Spark was. So I didn't get it. I just thought, I'm not going to take the chance. I'm going to wait for something that has the few things that would make me plunk down the extra money for a new drone, being that I'm already, pretty happy with the Mavic. So here we are today, and these rumors have come out. Now, here's the things that I would look for in a new drone. I would look for something that had a better camera. The Mavic's camera, I really can't complain about it. It really is quite good, especially in situations like I'm in right now. You guys will see in a few minutes. I've got a real bright sky. I've got lots of shadow. I would say that the Mavic does admirably with dealing with that kind of situation. Now, I would love to see a greater dynamic range, of course. I'm a photographer. Of course I would love to see that for still photos and for video. But the other thing that I guess I wouldn't mind seeing would be 4K at 60 frames per second on a new drone. Now, the Mavic will do 4K at 30 frames per second, and frankly, I don't use it because my viewers prefer seeing 1080p at 60 frames per second to seeing 4K at 30 frames per second. It's really that 60 frames per second, it seems like, that grabs at least my viewers' attention. So I usually shoot at 1080p at 60 frames per second for everything that I do. Now, let's see. Those are kind of the things that really would catch my eye and make things more interesting to me. Sorry, helicopter. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Probably you can. So those are the things that I would find interesting. And then here's what the rumors are for this possibility for a new updated Mavic. So I hear that this new Mavic might have a larger sensor. They're saying maybe a 1-inch sensor. And the Mavic Pro as it stands has a smaller sensor than that. And I would be interested in that. I kind of would assume that along with that we would get an expanded dynamic range and, you know, maybe a better quality photo and video overall. That would be awesome. Another thing that I saw is extended battery life. So right now, I believe it's about 27 minutes max flight time. You never get that because there's always wind, like today, or something. There's always something that's going to use up a little bit of extra energy in the drone to deplete the battery life a little bit more quickly. Really, I can't complain about the battery life of the Mavic. I've rarely found it limiting for me. Now, I do have 3 batteries. I do always have those 3 batteries with me. So, you know, there have been times where I'll use up a battery, I'll use up 2 batteries, I might use up all 3 batteries, but I really haven't ever been in a situation personally where I found it to be limiting. But the rumor is this new one has up to 35 minutes of flight time. I'm gonna take it, I'm okay with that. That's great. More flight time, great. Now, I mean, gosh, wouldn't it be great if I was able to use the same batteries as, you know, in the new Mavic as the current Mavic? That probably won't happen, but, you know, a girl can always dream. So those are my thoughts on what I would look for in a drone and also what these new rumors are for this new potential updated Mavic, which they're saying might even come as early as March. So fingers crossed, wouldn't that be exciting? All right, friends, that's all the talky that I have for you today. Now I am going to get my drone out. You guys are currently resting on a tripod on my camera backpack right now. Sorry, the wind is actually kind of moving you guys a little bit, I think. I think there's been a little bit of shaking in this video. It's because of the wind. Wind is actually picking up, so the Mavic actually does incredibly well in wind situations. I've had it in wind, I've had it in snow, I've had it in all kinds of stuff. So today we're gonna pull it out anyway. So I hope you enjoy this little peek at the desert on a beautiful winter morning, and that's it. I hope you all let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what, you know, if you fly a drone, what you fly, if you like it, if you love it, what you like about it, what you love about it, what you would look for in a new drone. And for anybody out there, what features would make you plunk down the cash to purchase a drone? Whatever that may look like for you. So definitely let me know down below. All right, I'm putting you guys away and I'm getting out my drone.